Can somebody tell me how you can be paying $2,000 in rent for the past few years, but you can't get approved for a $1,500 mortgage? I'm basically paying mortgage now.
Man, you can really feel how frustrated this lady is here. I've seen this way too many times, and I get it. You've done everything they told you to do. You saved, you hoped, and you finally said, let's do it. And then, boom, denied. But here's the good news. Getting denied isn't the end of your story. It might just be your origin story, and hopefully not your villain origin story. Hey, I'm Andrew King, and I help first-time buyers go from confused and discouraged to holding their keys. And today I'm going to be breaking down why most people get denied for a loan and exactly how you can avoid it. Not just in theory. I'm going to show you how a couple I met last November have been denied by 2 banks, had a 572 credit score, and they're getting their keys this week to their house. So let's go back to November of 2024. I had a realtor friend reach out and said, hey Andrew, we've got this couple. They've already been turned down by a couple of banks. Can you help them? And they're expecting another no, honestly. Their credit score is 572 and they thought it was over, but it wasn't over. It just wasn't structured the right way. We pulled their credit, we dug into some collections, and we got them into a program that worked with where they were and not where the banks expected them to be. Fast forward today, they're moving into their new house next week because they didn't give up and they didn't try to go at it alone. And here's what nobody tells you. Getting denied almost never comes down to one thing. It's usually a combo of credit surprises, income not adding up on paper, missing paperwork, believing the 20% down myth, and not getting pre-approved early enough. All right, let's talk credit first. You do not need a perfect credit score. You can get approved for an FHA loan with a 580 credit score, and some lenders will even go down to 500 if you have a little bit bigger down payment. So don't listen to the banks on this one. A lot of them are going to tell you you need a 640 credit score. But here's the thing, lenders use a different credit model than what you see on apps like Credit Karma. It's called a tri-merge credit pull, and it's usually lower than you're expecting. Here's the fix. Inside my first time buyer approval pack, I'm going to show you how to pull your credit report for free, and it's not going to have any impact on your credit score. No more guessing, no more I hope I don't have any collections. So the next big reason buyers get denied, DTI or debt to income ratio. Sounds technical, but it's really just a way of saying you don't have enough income to cover this mortgage and your expenses. But most people don't realize FHA allows DTI ratios up to 56.9%, which means you can qualify for a lot more house than most people think. You just have to be in the right program and have it structured correctly. That's why I included a DTI calculator right in the approval pack so you can see how close you are and you can see what levers we need to pull to get you qualified. Sometimes the fix is as simple as paying off a small debt, moving a co-signed car, or even switching loan types. Another myth, you need 20% down to buy a house. False. There are low down payment options available, as little as 3% down with a conventional and 3.5% down with an FHA. And in many cases, 0 down with USDA or VA if you're eligible. Still stuck? That's where down payment assistance comes in. There are local, state, and lender-based programs that help cover part or all of your down payment and closing costs. You'll find a guide to these in the approval pack along with real programs that you can apply for. So how do we go from we got denied to we got the keys? It's not magic, it's a plan. And here it is. Step 1, download the approval pack. Inside you'll find a checklist of what to gather, a tool to calculate your own DTI, how to pull your credit safely and for free, and the top 3 mistakes to avoid. And we're gonna have a link to that in the video description. Step 2, focus on the one thing that's holding you back. Is it credit, income, documentation, down payment? I want you to put all of your intention and all of your energy into that one weakest link that's holding you back. Step 3, get pre-approved early. Not when you're ready to make an offer, way before then. Because the earlier we start, the more time we have to fix things that need fixing. And guys, I've seen this a million times. The perfect house is gonna come along and then you're gonna wanna rush and get pre-approved, and it never fails. Buyers wait till the perfect house comes along and then all of a sudden it's urgent to fix their credit or get their DTI right. And in that case, we might not have time to fix all that before the house that they really want sells. So let's go back to that couple that I was talking about that I met in November. They thought the game was over. They thought being denied meant that they weren't ready, but really they're just missing the roadmap. Most buyers aren't getting denied because they don't deserve a home. They're getting denied because nobody showed them how to qualify. Now they're homeowners, not because they're perfect, but because they had a plan and somebody to guide them. That somebody can be me. So if you've been denied, or maybe you're afraid of getting denied, you're not alone. But you don't have to figure this out by yourself. Grab my first time buyer approval pack using the link below. Inside you'll find tools, checklists, and strategies that I use every day to get people just like you into homes. And if you're serious about getting approved, book a call. Let's build this roadmap together. Like this video, subscribe for more mortgage hacks, and I'll see you guys on the next one.